Hi, my amazing people. Good afternoon and welcome back again, all my Ghanaian friends. Please, I want you guys to watch this video to the end. Just take your small time and watch the brief history between Nigeria and Ghana. What went wrong? How Ghanaians deport Nigerians in the olden days. This is just the small history of it, because all those people that are just migrating to Ghana, all those Nigerians that is going to Ghana from this to that, from that to this, I don't understand it. I don't know why these Nigerians, they cannot stay one place. They will go to South Africa, they will cause havoc, they will go to Ghana, the same thing. Just watch this and see how Ghanaians deported Nigerians in 90s, and share your thoughts in the comment section.
On the 18th of November 1969, Nigerians living in Ghana woke up to a very devastating news. The government of Ghana has ordered the deportation of thousands of Nigerians residing in Ghana following the enactment of the Ghana Aliens Compliance Order by the then Ghana Prime Minister, Kofi Abrefa Busai. Today's story is about something most people rarely talk about. Most people don't know about it. You may be conversant with the Ghana Must Go story, when Nigeria expelled illegal Ghanaian migrants from Nigeria in 1983. But did you know what led to Nigeria's action? Did you know that Ghana was the first to fire the bullet? Even though Nigeria and Ghana are friends now, and we would want that to continue that way, but it is important that we get to know the history between these two countries so that we don't allow some of this history to repeat itself. If you would love to find out how it started, then watch this video to the very end. But before we continue, I have some other amazing stories on my Facebook page and my backup TikTok account. Please find time to check out these stories. I am sure you'll find them interesting. In the early 60s, the country of Ghana experienced a massive economic boom, which attracted all sorts of migrants from Nigeria and other African countries. Due to Ghana's rapidly developing standard of living, thousands of illegal immigrants have smuggled into Ghana to earn a living and possibly send some money back home to their loved ones. The number of migrants swelled every sunrise. It got to a point where Nigerians and other African migrants accounted for 20% of Ghana's population. Nigerians have been an integral part of Ghana's society for decades, contributing to its economy and cultural landscape. Nigerians constituted the largest single group of immigrants residents in Ghana as of 1931. The successful exploits of Nigerian migrants as traders, cocoa farmers, farm laborers and farm contractors, factory workers, as well as manual workers in construction sites, ensured a further influx of more Nigerians into Ghana between 1931 and 1960. Hence, the population of Nigerians in Ghana increased geometrically from 57,400 in 1931 to 191,802 persons in 1961. It is not surprising, therefore, that beginning from the mid-1960s, the overwhelming migrant stock of Ghana's population became a matter of concern for the indigenous Ghanaian population, who subsequently mounted enormous pressures on the government for increased participation of native people in the economic life of their country. The net result of this indigenization clamors by Ghanaians came to the fore towards the end of 1969, when the migrants became first-count scapegoats for the economic misfortune of large-scale unemployment that had befallen Ghana. These aliens, mostly Nigerians, were quickly accused of posing a threat to the economic survival of the country. To deal with the problem of Ghana's economic illness, attributed largely to the presence and dominance of the migrant stock in Ghana's economy, the government decided to introduce several intervention policies aimed essentially at controlling the immigrant population and restricting the exercise of certain activities by non-nationals. One of such policies was the Alien Compliance Order of 18th November 1969. Though the order affected some migrants from other West African countries such as Togo, Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast, a majority of the victims were Yorubas from southwestern Nigeria, numbering about 140,000 people, out of an estimated 191,000 Nigerian immigrant stock in Ghana then. Ghanaians hailed the expulsion order, which they regarded as a patriotic move to create job opportunities for Ghanaians and rid the country of crimes. It should be observed, however, that agitation for the deportation of aliens or strangers, as the foreign migrants were referred to by Ghanaian natives, started around the mid-20th century. In 1932, during the cocoa hold-up crisis, the Nigerian cocoa farmers in Akiem Abuakwa opposed the local cocoa hold-up led by the king of the town against the European firms. This instigated a far-reaching resolution of the town at a meeting of Okeyeman in 1935. Then, the traditional council urged the colonial government to ensure that troublemakers, as they referred to the migrants, were kept out of Akiem Abuakwa. The resolution reads as follows. Okeyeman considers that it is now time that people from Nigeria and other places should be made amenable to the customary laws of the various states in which they reside, and that any act of insubordination on the part of any such strangers should, with the sanction of government, be punished by deportation. As a follow-up to the resolution, local business people in the town formed the National Crusade for the Protection of Ghanaian Enterprise, which opposed the foreign entrepreneurs. Under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, pressures for the expulsion of aliens from the country were initially repelled by the Ghanaian government until 23 August 1957, when the Convention People's Party government passed the Deportation Act, which made it legal for the government to expel all foreigners who were deemed a threat to the nation. Apart from these economically instigated agitations for the expulsion of aliens from Ghana, championed by the citizens, there were also cases of officially inspired deportation of individual Nigerians from Ghana between 1957 and 1961 for political reasons. The acts of the Deportation Act fell on some wealthy Nigerians like Alufa Osman Ladan and Amadou Baba, who were members of the opposition Muslim Association Party. The Ghanaian government deported them to Kano, Nigeria on 23 August 1957. Other Nigerians expelled under the Act up to 1961 included Samuel Faleye, Buliaminu Oni, and Alhaji Raji Bakari. This period marked the onset of the expulsion of Nigerians from Ghana. But while these expulsions were targeted at particular individuals, the 1969 expulsion of aliens from Ghana marked the beginning of mass expulsion from the country. The expulsion order affected close to 200,000 aliens from Togo, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Nigeria. Thousands of Nigerians died in the process. This was happening during the Nigeria's civil war, which made it worse for Nigeria's economy. About 13 years later, when Nigeria was experiencing the oil boom, Ghanaians started migrating to Nigeria in search of a better life. But it wasn't long before the Nigerian government saw an opportunity to pay back Ghana for their actions in 1961. The then Nigerian president, Alhaji Shehu Shagari, issued an executive order deporting millions of Ghanaians. According to the government, illegal Ghanaian migrants, together with those from other African countries, were responsible for the increased crime rates and the lack of jobs for the Nigerian nationals. The president empowered the security agencies to arrest and prosecute any illegal migrants still residing in Nigeria 2 weeks after issuing the deportation order. I have a video on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram where I give a full story of how Nigeria deported Ghanaians 13 years after Ghana expelled thousands of Nigerians from their country. Please make sure to watch the video to the end, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and follow me for more African stories. Thank you.
So viewers, by the clip of video that you watch, I know that you have understand the brief history between Ghana and Nigeria and what bring the Ghana must go and the reason why Ghana deported Nigeria in 1960s. So you that watch this clip of video, just share your thoughts in the comment section, and we pray that what happened before will not repeat itself again, because this is 20th centuries. We pray that the love that Ghana and Nigeria is sharing now continue to abide to the end. So stay strong in the